Welcome to the Childcare Director's Chair, the podcast for bold educators who are ready to lead, grow, and shake things up in early childhood education. Whether you're a teacher eyeing that lead role, a lead stepping into leadership, or a center owner dreaming big, this is your space to grow with purpose and leave your mark. Hosted by heart-centered leadership coach Erica Saccoccio, each episode brings you real talk, actionable tools, and a contagious laugh or two, all designed to help you step into your next level with confidence. So pour your coffee, pop in those earbuds, and take your seat, because your leadership journey starts right now in the Childcare Director's Chair.
Welcome back to the Childcare Director's Chair podcast. I'm your host, Erica Saccoccio, and we are tuning in to episode 14. I can't even believe we're already almost halfway through of our 24 podcasts and 24 hours marathon celebrating International Podcast Day. I can't thank you enough for joining me on this incredible journey. Together, we're celebrating over 3,000 watch hours, over 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. And it's all because of this amazing community of childcare leaders who show up every day for kids, families, and staff. And honestly, show up for me too. You guys show up day after day on this podcast. I'm not sure if there's a podcast that drops more episodes weekly than me. Maybe there is. I've never looked, but I show up every day and you show up every day. And for me, that is just an amazing relationship, very reciprocal. And I just want to let you know I see you, and I truly mean that. So let's get into today's topic, which is team motivation. Because we all know those days when energy is running low, the staff are drained, and morale feels like, wah, 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 has hit rock bottom. As a leader, it's your job to help reset the tone and bring back that spark. And the good news is sometimes the smallest gestures can make the biggest difference. So today I'm sharing just some quick strategies to boost morale and get your team back on track. And, I don't think there is a leader out there, a coach out there who has not had a time where the morale in their program has tanked. Before we jump into those golden nuggets, I do want to give a shout out to our friends over at Jackrabbit Care, the sponsors of our podcast. We are extremely grateful for their support. Most often, I really just love talking to their team. They're always upbeat. They're always positive. They definitely have a great work culture there. And thank you to Alex and Kathy for, all the things that you do for me. And Jackrabbit can do lots of things for your program too. They can save you time so that you can focus on what's most important, which is motivating and supporting your teams. So check the link below at jackrabbitcare.com. Not to be too salesy in the middle of my podcast, but I would only talk about them if I thought it was worth it. So take a look if you haven't already. So now let's show appreciation in real time. A quick thank you or recognizing someone's effort on the spot can really shift the energy instantly. You don't have to wait for big moments. You can celebrate everyday wins. Last night, we just ran our open house for our existing families. And my team just pulled it together. I had been gone for 3 or 4 days at the Connecticut AEYC conference. And, I walked in on a Monday morning going, oh my God, all these things I have to do. And they were like, we've got this. And they really did. They pulled it together. And to me, that was a win. I don't know. I can't say enough really about my team, but those classrooms looked amazing. They had lots of great information for parents. One of the things I really loved too was watching I'm going to call them new staff, they're 3-4 years in, but watching staff who maybe have not run an open house or, really had the opportunity to lead a conversation about where their child was in the education and socially in the classroom. It was super cool to watch my team be able to do that. So, it might not seem like a big deal to some folks, but to me, it was great. So, create those micro moments of fun as well. You can bring in coffee. You can start the day with a silly theme day. Surprise the staff with a quick game or treat. Fun breaks really do break up the routine and lift spirits. Dress down days, potluck days, karaoke days, just something that brings a little bit of fun to the work environment because it can't always just be task, task, task. And encouraging words, not just instructions. It's easy to fall into the do this, do that mode, but pause and remind your team why their work matters and how much you value them, which I definitely will be doing for my team. My second location has their open house today, so I will be doing something for all my folks tomorrow. And check in. Don't just check in, but ask yourself how they're doing. How are they really doing? And taking a moment to listen, it shows that you care, and that connection can really boost motivation. And remind them of the bigger picture, because when morale dips, people forget why they're there. So remind your team that they are shaping young lives and making an impact far beyond the walls of your center. So the truth is, you don't always need grand gestures to boost morale. Sometimes a smile, a thank you, or a little surprise can change the whole energy of your center. As leaders, it's our responsibility to keep the fire burning. And that often comes from small things that we do consistently. Consistently is the key, right? You could buy somebody, whatever it is, a trinket, a thing for their class. You do it once and then you never talk to them again for the year. It didn't really matter the thing you bought. It really is those daily interactions with your team. So thank you for spending some time with me on episode 14, celebrating our International Podcast Day Marathon. And remember, if you have not checked out our YouTube channel, go on over, hit that YouTube subscribe button, share it with a friend or a colleague who can use some motivation, because when you lift your team, you lift your entire program. So thanks for tuning in. See you in the next one.
That's a wrap for this episode of the Childcare Director's Chair, where we believe leaders aren't born, they're grown. If something sparked for you today, share it, shout it out, or pass it along to the next bold changemaker in childcare. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and stay connected with Erica Saccoccio for more real talk leadership tools and a whole lot of inspiration. Until next time, lead with heart, grow with fire, and always remember, the chair is yours. Now own it.